All right, listen, whoever you are, Spirit knows you got a lot to do. You got a lot on your plate, and you are ready to jump right in and start working. But before you do that, Spirit is Spirit's message to you is to get organized first, plan out something, map out something, and then after you do that, then you can roll your sleeves up and get busy. But they are encouraging you to get organized first. You're going to really need it so that way you can keep up with some type of demanding schedule. All right, Spirit, who are we talking to exactly? Who are we talking to exactly? Before we tune into the ancestor messages and see what the ancestors have for you, who are we talking to today, Spirit? All right, happy birthday to all my Leos. Leo season. Shout out to all the Leos. You do not have to be a Leo for this to resonate, though. All right. It's interesting that I said shout out to all my Leos, and then look here. We got Leo energy on the board. You said you would never do something, and you're doing it. Okay. Now, normally this is like you taking a stance, right? And with it being in reverse, this is saying that you're getting out of your own way. You're listening. I feel like you're listening to the universe with the Tower and Judgment. It's like, oh, I know what this is. You're deciding to do something before the universe has to snatch it away from you. So the Tower moment doesn't have to affect you the way it's going to affect other people. Regardless, the Tower moment is coming. You know how this Tower moment is going to play out beforehand. And because you know how this Tower moment is going to play out beforehand, and Spirit has already revealed to you what's going to become of a situation or an experience, instead of you waiting for the tower to fall and then you get ready, you're going ahead and you already got ahead of the situation. So either you were very you were standing 10 toes down on a situation and just to be committed to it, even though you knew how it ends or how it would play out. Instead, it's like the more you try to stay in it, the more you try to do it, the more the tower will hit you, the harder you would fall. So you're not being Humpty Dumpty, okay? You're surrendering to something. I just don't know what exactly you're surrendering to, but you are definitely surrendering. Okay? So if that's you and that resonates, we're going to go ahead and see what's coming towards you. Thank you, Spirit, for flowing through me and allowing me to channel messages for our highest and greatest good. Regardless, you know a tragedy is coming. Okay? You know a tragedy is coming, a revelation is coming, something is going to come to a head. Okay? For those that are resisting the change, it's going to hit them harder. And those that are going with it are going to be on a different side of the spectrum, different side of the wheel. Okay? So something is under judgment, something is being evaluated, something is going on. I feel like even though the traffic or the crowd is going in this current direction, you see the direction that it's going in, you've seen how it play out, and it's like the crowd is still going in that direction, but you're walking backwards. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And not yet. Nobody yet has asked, wait a minute, I see one person going in the opposite direction. And you could have just stopped moving. So still. Spirit, ancestors, what's coming? Okay, what's coming towards my viewer that you need to be aware of? Okay. Confirmations if you know there's like a hidden agenda for something. You got a lot to do, but there's also a hidden agenda here. So we have people skills in reverse. We have brilliant. You got a bright idea. Clingy. So your bright idea doesn't belong on a certain floor, on a certain level. Your whatever your bright idea is meant to be on a higher level with higher frequencies. It's not meant to be illuminated on a certain level or a certain tier. Okay. We got old exes, dead in relationship, old ways. So people that are stuck in their old ways, exes, past people, friends or family that are stuck in their old ways, those people are not meant to receive something. You not participating in the drama or you not giving in to someone's behavior patterns is going to make them switch gears and try to save face. Someone here is gonna do like they're gonna check themselves. I'm seeing someone here check themselves. There's something about power position, regardless of how something may look, you are still sitting in a power position because your ancestors said so. Okay. When you do not engage with some type of toxic hidden agenda, cry for attention. Leo energy is also about attention. So even if you're aware of fake phony energy, flogging, flexing, projecting, okay, fishing, all the tactics that you could ever possibly think of, you have encountered every version of it in more than one person. Same energy, different skins. Okay. You could use all the people skills in the world. You can have all the safe words in the world. You can say, hey, don't talk to me this way. Hey, this works for me. This is how I like to be treated. It wouldn't fucking matter. You know why? Because you keep the fucking lights on. That's what I'm seeing here. You keep the lights on. You keep it. You keep something going. The moment you unplug from something, the moment you turn the lights out, the moment you close shop, everything's going to change. And there's going to be like for whatever reason, people don't miss you until you're gone. People don't know your worth until you're not there anymore. And a lot of times they are the ones that leave your life willingly, but they only leave because they're trying to chastise you or they're trying to show you like, oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. So when you don't feel like you miss them when they're gone or they don't get that gratification and you're like, well, that's just one less drama filled situation, then here they come, saving face. A lot of you guys just has something to do with the way people show up at work, okay? At your place of work, wherever you frequently make money, wherever you're harvesting, wherever you're growing something. There's this this hidden agenda where people are about to grin and bear it. These are people that wanted you to feel the absence of them and make you grin and bear something for their approval. They were sitting around waiting for the tables to turn, the tides to turn in their favor. In this situation, one thing they were not expecting you to do, or they will not be expecting you to do, is for you to know your value, for you to know your worth, and for nothing in this world that disturbs your peace to be enough. Okay, you being self-sacrificing is not working. So you're no longer the energizer bunny. You're no longer the electric company. You have literally turned off all utilities. Okay, whatever they were utilizing you for, it's over. And it was like spirit was trying to get you to see that and say, okay, how long will it take? When is it going to be enough? When have you had enough? And if you don't stop it, we'll stop it for you. We'll bring this tower moment. The tower is still here, so this is telling me that you are going through it, but it's not a lesson. It's more or less a choice. You had a major choice to make with all these major arcanas to either call something. It's like this is your call. What you're gonna do? That's a boss move. That's a power position. Okay, Spirit was saying this is your call. What you're gonna do? What you have learned about yourself, what you are now aware about yourself, how you know your energy operates. You know, once you know your power, once you know your worth, are you going to live up to that every single day, or are you going to leverage it on a constant basis? Are you going to bargain? Are you going to bargain shop with your own energy? So, yeah, essentially. Okay, let's see your overall energy. How you feeling? I feel like you blessed. You going through a glow up. You are going through a glow up. Okay, self-induced glow up. Take a day to spoil yourself. If it makes you beautiful, then do it. Whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel luxurious, that is what you are doing. All right. And you do have an excuse. You do have you do have a reason because you want it. Okay. And I feel like you're about to expand. You're refocusing your attention. You're about to be refocusing your attention on yourself. hmm You're no longer allowing things to happen to you. They are happening for you. A lot of people are about to become aware that they have outdated ways of thinking, that they are set in their ways, that they have been making things more difficult than it needs to be. What's coming towards my viewers? We got bedroom, intimacy, courage, some type of ritual, magic, or intention that was being projected towards you is not working anymore. Okay. Someone here may have used sex magic, okay, or intimacy magic of some sort to try to get a particular outcome out of you. Someone thought they were going to get you to re-alter your entire makeup, your chemical makeup to be with them, your whole entire way of thinking, your way of believing to have a chance with them. Okay. I see here that someone else decides that you're no longer fun anymore. Okay. They're going to feel like they don't have no power over you and they're going to become annoyed, irritated. This could be you or someone else. Someone here is about to stop obsessing over you. There was an obsessive energy that was trying to obstruct your glow. Someone here wanted to obstruct your glow and control, like project and control how you illuminate or how you present yourself. I feel like someone wanted to see that they were able to dictate the way you present yourself, what you do, what you don't do, detour you from something. There was an objective or an agenda to detour you from something. And it's giving people. Okay, someone here also feels as if you are out of their league. And because they felt like you were out of their league, they wanted to um they wanted you to lower your standards with the Seven of Wands in reverse, with the Seven of Wands. So it's like instead of you resisting, you gave in. You resisting was like you standing up for what you want. You gave in. You gave in, exposing how even if you gave in, the person, place, or thing would never change. Even if you gave someone what they wanted, they still wouldn't change. Something like that. Ancestors, what messages do you have? What's your message, ancestors? All right, so your ancestors want you to know that there are people that genuinely care for you, that love you. It's giving Patreon. You could have a Patreon, but with support, um, real genuine support does not need to know everything. Real genuine support does not need to be clingy or obsessive in this particular way. They value, they understand that your awkwardness isn't an issue for them. I don't know. There's this energy of people misinterpreting your isolation or your lack of interest in every little detail or facet of something not being personal. It seems like you, once upon a time, you attracted people that took everything you did personally. They took everything you did to heart as a personal jab at them because they were too busy comparing themselves to you. So instead of them comparing, they had, oh, okay, you are an infinite operator. Your operating system that you operate off of is that there's an infinite amount of supply, there's an infinite amount of space, there's an infinite desire to wake up, find joy, have the joy within you to be the better version of yourself today than you were yesterday. There is no objective to win, there's no objective to compete, there's no objective to fight against the current, right? So even when other people generate great things in their life or in other people establish some level of prosperity, you're not in competition with them because you're in a marathon with yourself. So when you're in a marathon with yourself and you meet people, a group of people or a person that is finite, okay, a person that is finite is someone that is fixed, right? I must win. I gotta be the best. I gotta have the most. I gotta be the most successful. Their perspective of success, their perspective of whatever it is that drives them is fixed. It's that or I can never be happy. It's either I win or I'm never happy. It's either I'm the best or I'm never happy. So that finite energy, that finite person frequency is going to always find friction with someone that's infinite because they can never bring you down. You know what I'm saying? They can never bring you down, make you miserable with them. And as long as you are continuously happy doing whatever it is you do, it makes them super aware that their joy is limited to the accolades that they have. Their joy is limited to the relationship statuses that they have, the accolades that they possess, and all those different things. So, long story short, who's their friend, who's not their friend, who's supporting them, who's not supporting them. That's where their sense of self worth is generated from. So that's what I'm seeing here, and they're pretty much saying like, we got your back. There's people that you have absolutely no idea the amount of people that actually do care for you, how much your ancestors actually have your back. They already know you ain't crazy. I also feel as if um there may be something around vision and being evaluated for that. There's a reason why you don't master in people skills. Okay? Because to genuinely and truly care about someone, you got to see the good and the bad. You got to see the good and the ugly, right? But at the same time, people skills require you to work well with everybody. But real genuine care to care and see and desire improvement and growth and want to see the best for not for want to see the best for yourself, you can't be a people pleaser, you know? And so as you're shining your light, they have always been there. It's like you've been this way your whole life. You've been socially awkward your entire fucking life. And this is why you have no leader. Because the blind is already leading the blind. The blind is leading the blind. No one knows what the fuck they're doing. But you don't need a leader. You march to the beat of your own drum. So you're about to meet genuine friendships and people that do not require worship. They do not require commitments. That is where it's like, oh, they don't have a gang mentality. They don't have this type of mentality where it's like, oh, if you're not fucking with me, I don't fuck with you. Or you're not doing this, I'm not doing this for you. They don't have this tit for tat, this or that. They genuinely care. All right. There's a human being. What the heck? There is a natural human being desire. I just feel like you're about to be with people that really, they don't need you to fix them. They don't need you to heal them. It feels like you were dealing with people that constantly needed healing. And a lot of people that need healing typically, um, those are fields of therapy, religion, and things like that because they're looking for comfort. I feel like you're beyond just providing comfort, something like that. That's what your ancestors are saying to you. All right, let's close up these messages. Spirit, ancestors. I'm going to say people like you, frequencies like you, they don't want you to be independent. They want you to need you to have a mate, have a taskmaster, have a boss, have a this, have a that. They feel more comfortable when you have someone to answer to. But when you're walking around pretty much like you don't need anyone, you're independent, you become a threat to the hidden agenda. Just saying. So it's not fair. It never has been. It never will be. And the day you do things with the intention of expecting something in return, reciprocal, is the day that you subscribe to a very clingy karmic relationship or connection. The desire for reciprocity is it's practice, which is why parents, when they have children, they know that what they are giving that child that is an infant that cannot fend for themselves yet cannot reciprocate. And I'm sure that can't reciprocate right away, but they are giving for the preservation of their future legacy. That is the reciprocity. The immediate gratification that has been placed on society is has been a distraction, a decoy, right? When it's not making sense. Um, well, it's like it's not making sense. I'm not getting what I want, so therefore I'm gonna put my feet into the ground. I'm gonna stand on my position, and I'm not gonna waver till I get what I want. That entire thing is a power trip, and there's a lack of transformation. What if well, I've never tried that route. Let me see how that works. That's infinite, right? It's an infinite amount of possibilities. It's an infinite amount of way to do things, and doesn't mean that it's not that my way is not one. is not the best way. It just means that, you know, it's like a way to keep you in a loop. Because as long as you stick something out and it's not transforming you and it's not growing you, but you stick it out, you stunted your growth. That's what your ancestors are saying. We never asked you to stunt your growth. So why start now? And when everybody ever had a problem with you not wanting to stunt your growth and you aspiring to be free, have we not had your back? We've always been behind you, 10 toes down. Show up. Look, consistency is queen in marketing your business online. Show up every day for your audience, give value, and make offers. That's all you got to focus on. Forget what it looks like. You don't got to think too hard about it. Forget what it looks like. And it's like if you have to start over, start over. But don't ever stunt your growth. If you feel like something is not giving you, you feel as if you're not happy, the day you stop being happy doing whatever it is that you're doing is the day you stunt your growth. Link, attract. A lost loved one watches over you. Someone else. Somebody is about to be someone else's problem. They are not your problem. Mercury retrograde. Yeah, there's someone from the past, friends, family, foes, romantic partners. They belong to someone else now. They are someone else's problem. And they are fated to repeat some type of karma, some type of cycle, but it's not your problem anymore. Even though this person is, yeah, you may know this person is connected with someone that is maybe doing spells on them, maybe doing different things to them. But that's not your problem anymore. This person is meant to learn a lesson with that karmic. I feel like there's someone that you know that is stuck in a karmic cycle with someone. They may have contracted this energy, person, place, or thing. They contracted it, they wanted it, they got more than they bargained for, is what I'm getting here. They got way than more what they bargained for, and they perceived you as being the gold digger. They perceived you as being the person that wants to use them. Meanwhile, the person that they're laying up under currently at this time is the siphon. So this person is being siphoned by someone, and they allowed this to happen. So now, whatever catalyst this person was for you in your life, whoever they have linked up with or whatever they have contracted with another person, they're going to be that person is going to be the catalyst in their life. You're not meant to be their karmic, okay? You are the divine union, the sacred divine union, but they are not equipped. They are not prepared. They have a finite perspective, and it's going to take some years or a contract with this karmic soul in order for them to become infinite, in order for them to remember who they are. These are the messages that I have for you, for your ancestors. I hope that provided you with some clarity on your journey. Until next time.